Here is a Lenovo ThinkCentre M93p small form factor desktop PC with many upgrades and one fan modification. My goal was to make a gaming PC in disguise, and I think I did it, because otherwise it does look like any old office PC. There's the ThinkCentre logo and the intake fan grille. The front of this PC offers an optical drive, 2x USB 3.0, a microphone and headphone input, and of course the power button. And on the rear of the case you can see the back of the power supply, small form factor of course. Native to the motherboard we have a serial port, VGA port and 2x display port, 4x USB 3.0, 2x USB 2.0, RJ45 Ethernet port, some audio in and out, and the rear I/O of the I/O of the graphics card features a DVI, HDMI, and display port. There's always room for something like a Wi-Fi PCIe card. Here's a look at the inside of the case. I should mention that I have upgraded the CPU from an Intel i5-4570 to an i7-4770 CPU at 3.4 GHz. There's the light-on 240 watt power supply, which is actually plenty of power for the system. There's a good look at the exhaust fan I installed, and that offers a really good cooling option for this PC that was otherwise overheating while gaming. Off to the right we have 3 sticks equaling 24 gigabytes of DDR3 1600 MHz Corsair Vengeance RAM. I originally installed 32 gigabytes, but one stick ended up not working, so we are running triple channel RAM, and honestly 24 gigabytes is plenty for the system. There is a Lexar 256 gigabyte NS100 2.5 inch solid state drive. Behind that we have strapped in a 256 gigabyte Micron M600 2.5 inch solid state drive. And there's a look at the MSI GTX 1050 low profile graphics card. All of this combines to make a pretty good mid-tier gaming PC. Here's a look at all the fans spinning, aside from the intake fan, which is hidden off to the right. So this graphics card is the dual fan option. Here is the Heaven benchmark. So we have an average of 92.9 frames per second, otherwise really good. I did get better performance somehow in previous times running it, but anyway, here's the Tomb Raider benchmark, I believe for Tomb Raider 2012 version. Average of 59.9 frames per second. Here's Skater XL running at a solid 60 frames per second. I turned off all the audio for this because I forgot to turn off the music. So we can sit in silence and watch me play the game. Overall, Skater XL is running very smooth on this PC. And we also have Dead by Daylight running at an average of 60 frames per second on high graphics settings. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what you can do with your ThinkCentre M93p. Thanks a lot for watching.